right, allegedly, Pooh Shiesty has been detained by police or arrested allegedly by police in Dallas after getting early release from prison. And this is why a lot of people say, um, you know, you know, probation ain't really a good thing. So, but hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. It says Pooh Shiesty arrested in Dallas. Pooh Shiesty's team chimes in on the recent arrest allegations after recently serving time. So it says, I don't know why this keep popping on the screen. So it says Pooh Shiesty team reached out to the neighborhood talk addressing rumors about Pooh Shiesty being allegedly locked up again. Reports started circulating online that Williams, his last name, was back in the federal custody. However, his teams chimed in saying those rumors are false and is not currently incarcerated. The confusion came from Ben Don's stream regarding a separate situation that was not about Pooh Shiesty. And from there, people misinterpret the information about his original release date. His team clarified that April 11th has always been his maximum release date and has always been seen in the system. So for the most part, this is what people are confused about. His name, his arresting record, and his release date 4/11/2026, located at RRM Dallas. So they reported that there's an update in rumors surrounding Pooh Shiesty allegedly being locked up again after reports started circulating online claiming the rapper was back in federal custody. His team reached out directly to the neighborhood talk to shut it down. According to Pooh Shiesty's team, the information being shared is false. He's currently not incarcerated. They explained that the confusion started after a streamer named Ben Dada discussed what we already read, a separate situation that was not about Pooh. From there, people searched his name on the federal BOP website and misinterpreted his original release details. His team clarified that April 11th is simply his maximum release date, that he was always being listed in the system, not a new arrest rebooking. At the time, Pooh Shiesty remains free, and his team says the online reports claiming otherwise are inaccurate. Lontrell Williams, rapper named Pooh Shiesty, has been arrested in Dallas, Texas. His expected release date is April 11th, 2026. Williams completed a sentence. He was actually released early after serving 3 of his 5-year sentence. So, common sense tell you that if he got rearrested, he would have to be finishing the last 2 years of that sentence. So, somebody could have put 2 and 2 together and they could have figured that out. So, if you get rearrested and, a lot of times instantly, I don't know how quick they update it instantly, that arrest record, that arrest day, it upticks back to you got to finish that term out. Also it depends on what you did too. Might add a couple more years on that mofo. You feel what I'm saying? So it's good to see that brother not going back. Seemed like, he was happy to be home. And, it's kind of hard, being a rapper and then you on probation, because guess what? You got to tour. And then guess what? When you tour, going back to that old DJ Quick song, just like Compton, when you tour, one thing about a rapper, everybody wants you to check in. Everybody want to press you. Everybody want to press you. That's one thing about a rapper. They want, hey, you, and we want to see if you real. Remember the baby was shooting a video in Atlanta, and they pressed him. Oh, what black? But if it was Garth Brooks or White artist shooting that very same video, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even have been. They wouldn't even have done that. So I don't really see why a lot of black people see each other as enemies in that way, bro. I got to check in and shoot a video in the neighborhood, but when Brad, Becky, and Hector come by houses in y'all neighborhood, they ain't got to check in. That's what I be talking about. Like when we be talking about the definition of a coon, see the ghetto definition of Pookie, Ray Ray, Gloctavia, Pookisha version of coon, to them is just, oh, you dating outside your race. Okay. But the real definition of that is, you are a self-hating dude or a girl, woman. You make it hard for your own people, but you don't keep that energy when it comes to the others. That's, y'all, what's the brother's name that was out there who got arrested? Big U. You making all these black people, black males and females check in. You ain't make Billy Cyrus check in. You ain't make Matthew McConaughey check in. You ain't make nobody check in. Nobody, none of the others you may check in. That's the true definition. That's why I tell you the real coons come within the hood rat community. The single mothers, the Pookies, the Glocktaviuses, the Pookishas. Those are the real coons, man. So quick to harm thy brother, thy sister, right? But don't do nothing to the other. Won't bust a grape on Brad. Won't do nothing to Hector. And that's real spill. That's real spill. Then that man went on the internet talking about, oh, Pooh Shiesty, he had to stand up and just like, they just love perpetuating nigga shit. They love perpetuating it. Love it. Love it. So you hope, somebody that did that long of a bid, you hope they stay clean. You hope. You hope that brother want to stay out of prison and out of trouble. That's what you hope. You don't want to see that dude go back to prison or again get in trouble or go through that again. Excuse me. And they couldn't roll, yeah, before fact checking. Pretty sure a lot of these people can reach out to the team. Everybody, click chasing. Everybody click chasing. So I'm happy. I'm happy that brother ain't in jail again. And for the most part, hopefully, he learned his lesson. But like I said, it's hard to tour and be a rapper, tour, move around, and be on probation because you pretty much got to protect your life. They created this nigga culture. You got to check in. You got to do this. You got to do that. We want to see if you real. It's some of the dumbest shit of all time. But when these people come gentrifying y'all cities, when they come to vote for your city councilmen, when they come to vote for your mayors and stuff, don't nobody got to check in and vote. Y'all complaining about taxes and what you don't know who your treasurer is. Out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Music Entertainment Playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Facebook, Twitch, Patreon, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.